Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a quick video on confidence. I want to just again brief that this camera is not permanent. Sorry for the poor quality, but I wanted to do a quick video on confidence. And to start with, I'm sorry if I go to the side and look at my notes. That's because I've got notes. I swear I repeat the same things in every single video. I'm going to try and stop doing that. I should just put a big note at the top of my page. If I look at my notes, I apologise. Also, I've got a rubbish camera at the moment. Anyway, into the video after one long minute. I think exposing yourself to situations, myself to situations after lockdown is going to be like a goal now, because obviously during lockdown you just couldn't do that. Like, we were locked inside, we could not expose ourselves to certain situations, and just not like just preparing and learning about them. Where like obviously I've as a something to do, I've done a lot of research on the internet and I've like looked up a lot of stuff, learned and healed and blah blah. Hence these videos. But I think just going out and experiencing life more is going to be something that I'm going to enjoy doing, and finding comfort in discomfort. Because sorry, let me just. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go into that. Finding comfort and discomfort in this way, and like taking risks, calculated risks, not just like jumping off a bridge and expecting to like fly or whatever. Like, not that I would do that. Like, I'm not suicidal, don't worry. But like, it's just like basically making calculated risks about a situation. Say, is this going to be more joy than just being sensible about the risks you take, but still learning that you grow out of your comfort zone, and then giving yourself credit where credit is due is also good for confidence. Like, it's just like self-affirmation and just like self encouragement. It's just like if you had a nice encouraging parent, obviously as an adult you become your own parent, and just adulting and just parenting yourself, reparenting yourself, as everyone must do to an extent, even if you had amazing parents. So yeah, basically, and like just coming on from that, like some people, if you've had like questioning self-limiting beliefs, but realizing that if you've been told self-limiting beliefs in the past, you can use them as facts, and it can become like a self-fulfilling prophecy, and you can act in accordance to the beliefs that you've internalized from other people. And then just being intentional, and not giving too much thought to what other people think, and realising that confidence is the most important thing in fashion, which is completely kind of related, and I think this is a controversial thing to say, but I watched a video about someone saying this, and I literally was shopping around the other day and I was like, if you were unconfident wearing this, like, you can look good and be unconfident, but I feel like the thing about fashion, like, I've become a lot less worried about mismatching things and stuff sometimes recently, to an extent, but I just feel like having the confidence to pull it off is going to literally be the most important thing, and actually wearing it, rather than being like, oh, I'm not confident enough to wear it, I just need to wear a more simple outfit, because then, you know what I mean, like, that's, confidence is key. There we go. And you get more of what you feed, which is what I've just said in the last video. What I mean by that is feeding the seeds of good in your mind, not the seeds of bad, and like, you get more of what you feed, if you like. So if you feed the good thoughts, you get more by good thoughts, I don't think it's good and bad thoughts, because emotions all are equally valid. Bad, guilt, grief, sadness, irritation, anger, shame, that sort of thing, all completely valid and healthy emotions. But what I mean is building thoughts that are healthy and not lies, is what I mean by you get more of what you feed. So if you feed yourself lies, you're gonna want to get more lies, or you're gonna get more lies, you know what I mean? But if you sort of can build discernment from certain lies and then start building more helpful thoughts, I guess that's the way to go. And there we go. And I'm sure, like, I have to say, I'm sure this is like completely obvious for like a lot of people watching this, but if they get bored, I'll probably just click off. But this is just stuff I've come across, just to put that out there. And getting to the end now. Mood, character, quality of life. Just realizing that your choices build your mood, character, and quality of life, and just being more intentional in my choices, acknowledging poor choices, giving myself options for different choices, and just like opening my world up in that way. And realizing that changing 1% every day can be really like, and then after 100 days you've changed completely, is like all you need to do. Because I think a lot of people can be really stumped by the fact of like, oh, I'm in such a bad place, like I have to switch it all around now. And I'm not saying that like mental health crisis isn't a valid thing, and that you might need like psychological support, just putting that out there. But if you don't need professional psychological support, which I'm not judging if you do, go ahead, it's all out there. But I'm just saying, like, change from a perspective of, if you change 1% every day, that's all you need to do. Like, it's not about, like, yeah, you can make big changes if you want to, but it's like they don't have to be like, I have to go from 0 to 100 in 1 hour or 1 minute or 1 moment. You know what I mean? You can go little by little. So yeah, just, and in that way, just slowing down and being intentional, a bit more intentional. I am only 23 and I feel like live while you're young, but I want to slow down and be a little bit more intentional about the way I'm making choices in certain things, just for like my own quality of life and stuff like that, but not like too much because I want to still be young. And then one of the last things I'm going to say is the time between stimulus and response is a time to slow down and have emotional processing. So that's like the time between you like thinking of an idea and then taking the time to slow down and emotionally respond rather than acting on impulse can be something. Because, for example, I'm even going to just say this to myself, for example, if, I don't know, what kind of example could I use? I mean, no, you don't need an example, but you know what I mean, just that's the emotional attachment to that. Because I'm not an extremely emotionally attached, impulsive person all the time. So, and just a goal from this is just to relate to my former self, and even now to relate to my former self and say, what I'm doing now is inspirational. I've wanted to do YouTube videos for ages. I literally did ones like this when I was like 13 and I got taken the mick out of and I took it down. Not that I would have taken it that much further anyway, but I feel like doing this now, looking back to my 13-year-old self saying, hey, you're doing it anyway. You know what I mean? Like, cringy as we all are at 13, but at the same time, like, I'm saying to myself, I'm doing it now. You know what I mean? Good job, 13-year-old self. You built yourself up so you can actually do it. And just saying, like, I'm living in the place I'm living. You know, I've got nice pets. I've got, like, nice friends. Like, peaceful life. World full of opportunities. Being intentional about my mindset, and just looking after myself. That's something really aspirational, especially looking at where I was in my mental health state a few years ago, and how far, not to even think about how far I've come to overcome an illness, but also like just in life, just looking at my past self and just saying, you've come so far, like, I am an inspiration to my past self. And I just want to just say that in 5 years time, and I'm sure I will, 5 years time, saying I'm an inspiration to my past self, and saying, like, you know, like, and it's just about giving credit where credit's due, not in a prideful way, just saying, like, thanking God for your blessings and stuff, you know. Anyway, I'm beginning to ramble, so I'm gonna go, but thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed my little video. Thanks, bye.